How you guys doing today? My name is Josh at your local Russo Power Equipment, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to kind of find model numbers and serial numbers on your machines for when you're trying to look up parts, order parts, or even if you're trying to purchase a new machine, model numbers can come in handy for a direct replacement. First one I'm going to be showing you is kind of on your 2-cycle line trimmers. Common place where they'll be at. Some of them will be on the shaft. Some of the names will be right here. As you can see, this one here says SRM 266. But the actual model and serial tag is going to be right here. Let me turn around so you can get a good view on it. Where it says, that would be your model, and then this T4211 number would be your serial number. And that's, a pretty standard place for them on a lot of the 2-cycle line trimmers, hedge trimmers, stuff like that. You'll find it right around the air filter. Next one I'm going to show you is going to be on a lot of these walk-behind units. This one here is pretty commonplace, whether it's Bobcat, Scag, Toro. A lot of them you'll find right here on the engine deck. This would be your model, and that would be your serial number right there, the 3110 number. And that's that's a very common place for them, is right around the engine where that bolts up. Now, as far as bigger machines go, 4-cycle equipment, they do have 2 model numbers. One for the machine, one for the motor. So depending on what kind of parts you're trying to order, if you're trying to order a wheel, you would need the Toro model number. If you were trying to order, engine parts, you would need this one here, which says it right on the air filter box here, as well on this tag. That would be your model there. This BS05 would be your spec, and the engine number or serial number is what you would need for the date code if you're trying to look up parts. So that's pretty general, pretty common when you're getting into walk-behinds. As far as stand-on units go, you'll find them a lot also on the engine deck. If you want to come over here, you'll see right in there underneath the cables where you got the WST being your model number, and then that number right beneath it being your serial number. So if you were trying to look up parts such as bearings for the casters, parking brake spring, even these steering controls, you would need that model number. If you were trying to do a tune-up on this machine, you would need this engine number. Also, like on the other one here, it says it right there. You got the FX would be your model number, this would be your spec number, and that would be your serial number right there. And that, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for an air filter, you would want to provide us in the parts department with the engine numbers, not the right standard numbers. So, last but not least, like I said, that's pretty common for most stand-on units. Even some of the other brands, they'll be right around the engine there. Last but not least, I'll show you where to find them on a lot of your riders. Most common ground you'll find them on is usually underneath the seat in that general vicinity. Some of them are also right in front here on this front bracket. This one instance though, we're going to flip this seat up here. You can find all the information you need right there. This STT number is going to be your model, and that H95 will be your serial number for this machine. So if you were trying to find, some safety switches for the steering, neutral safety switches, you'd provide us with that number. Whereas if you were looking for a carb kit, you would want to provide us with this engine model number, which can be found here also on this outer shroud, right in there where it says model number, spec number, and serial number. I know it's kind of small for you guys to see on the screen there, but you'll be able to see it when it's on your machine right in front of you. So that's for the most part the numbers we'll need to find you the correct parts. Keep you coming back to the parts department more than once to get the proper ones. Thanks for watching and have a great day.